I'm going to share 4 psychological hooks that you're going to use to close any sale. I feel pity for the person that is going to interface with you after watching this video. Now, of all the options, option number 4 is the most powerful. Only use this when you must. Now, the first thing that you must pay attention to is what they call the micro yes. Keep in mind that people naturally are afraid of taking very big commitments. I mean, if you meet this business owner, just tell him take this macro commitment of 2 million shillings a month, they are going to naturally fear. So what you need to do is within your conversation itself, begin getting them to take what they call micro yeses. Ask them questions like, as an example, is this a problem you're interfacing with? So they begin saying yes early enough. Would such a solution be ideal for you? Yes. Would us taking step number 1 be a great starting point? So keep making them take those micro commitments and let them keep saying yes over and over and over again. That way, by the time you come to this very big ask, first of all, they've already been saying yes, number 1. Number 2, they've taken some small micro commitments. Fill in this form, get started here. Here's how we're going to proceed. By the time you come to the big question, they're already in their head subconsciously already saying yes, 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 yes. It will be much harder for them to say no at that point in time. So that's option number 1. Now, the second trick is what they call the loss fear. People are more afraid to lose than they want to gain. As opposed to pursuing them and telling them this thing is going to help you grow your business, tell them that each day you're not fixing this problem. Here is how much more you're digging your grave more and more and more. So like I said, people are more afraid to lose than they want to gain. So always play around with that psychology and keep tickling the part of their loss, as opposed to giving them what they are going to benefit. 90% of the time, they are going to give you the money faster. Option number 3 is control the frame. Remove the power from this person. As an example, instead of telling them, let me leave you, you let me know once you're ready. It's giving them the power. In most scenarios, you've given them a choice between either yes or no. Literally take them and give them something conclusive. As an example, based on what you've told me, clearly this is something you would need. So please advise, would it be better for us to get started on Monday or Thursday next week? Now, what that has done subconsciously is you've removed the power from their hands. You've literally given them an option between Monday and Thursday of next week. So their mind is mostly thinking about, okay, between Monday and Thursday, which is better, as opposed to yes or no. Keep in mind that the moment you give them the option of yes or no, most times people will move towards the no faster than they will go towards your yes. So it's important that you kind of frame it in such a way that as opposed to them saying yes or no, it should be option number 1 versus option number 2. And that way you will subconsciously trick their mind into actually saying yes all the time. Now, the final method, the final psychological hack has been used so many times. What you can do is, even before the person makes a purchase, begin giving them things like cups of tea, giving them free tips, giving them free advice. What you're doing is subconsciously within people's minds, there is what they call reciprocity. Meaning, when you give someone something, they will want to give you something back in return. So the moment someone walks into your shop, into your office, begin giving them even before you sit down to kind of come to some kind of conclusion. Human beings naturally are built that way. They'll want to reciprocate, kind of give something in return, and the thing that they're going to give back in most scenarios is going to end up being bigger than what you've given them. So find a way of offering something first before you even come to that table to conclude that deal. So of all the tricks that are available, those are the 4 most powerful hacks. Don't forget, I share a ton of content on sales and marketing. And if you'd like to join our group where we teach people sales and keep sharing consistent tips on how you can grow your sales, please visit the link. I'm going to leave that in the description. Other than that, that's all from me today, folks. Bye-bye for now.